And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Chas Silseth. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Jose Altuve leading things off and takes a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
And it's even up. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the catch for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, John Singleton.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Mauricio Dubon in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And that's in the dirt. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1.
1 out, base is empty. That's a strike. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Alvarez working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. 2 outs, base is empty. To the right side, and that chance handled. And he'll be safe at first.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So This isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. One left for Houston, and now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Framber Valdez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Luis Rengifo leading things off and takes a strike. Valdez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
You can see the frustration on his face there. You know he wants that one back. He was trying to go with the breaking ball, but clearly it got away from him this time.
So digging in, Nolan Schanuel homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Right through there for a strike.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone here.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Trout, second in the AL in home runs. And a foul ball. Trout with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
There's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Misses off the plate. Going to count 1-2. Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Soler launched a homer in his most recent game. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a strike of the outside corner at 95.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On a line, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So up next, Zach Neto. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And here it comes.
Inside, ball 3.
Taylor Ward in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Digging in, Taylor Ward. High fly ball out towards left field. Ranging back. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball to dirt. Takes it to the base for the force out. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Angels threaten but leave them loaded. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Silseth back to work. In the air, right field. Trap brings it in. And there's 1 down. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Silseth, a 6-foot righty, 215 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. And that is out of play. No score here in the second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Fastball is outside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Moncada settles underneath it. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adele. And that's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Inside. And that's ball 1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Ground ball, Walker. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 8th, third baseman,
And now Yohan Moncada.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Swinging a foul straight back. Moncada working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
0-2 is the count.
Well, this has the potential to fire up the offense. Only 1 out and now a base runner on first. You've got to stay out of a double play if you're going to make something happen here.
So here's Darno with 1 out. And there's the strike. Moncada leads off first with 1 away. Cut on and lifted in the air. McCormick makes the grab for the 2nd out. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And that one clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to third. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So digging in, Nolan Shanuel went down on strikes his first time through. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Fought off foul. Just missed. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. Mike Trout would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So bases all loaded up. Here's a big power threat. Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
all loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that drops foul. One and two now. Swung on, belted. That's back there. It's gone. Grand slam. A laser to left. His 24th home run of the season. The Angels on the board first. It's 4-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
That one fouled off. Two outs. And it's fouled away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back in Anaheim, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Chas McCormick digs in now. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. First pitch misses. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
And another ball.
Ball 2. Ball 3.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Flied to right his first time. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and great jump
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one fouled off. That one ripped. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner scores from second as they get one back. The throw to second is offline.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a foul out of play. Altuve on third. Dubon over at first with one away. Inside,
Nope,
just
inside.
missed.
Ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out. That one fouled off. 2-2. That one almost got him. Runners are at the corners, one away. And that'll load the bases.
First base.
Now batting, the first base.
So they're all loaded up. And now it's Christian Walker. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Two to count.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ripped to first, caught, dives for the bag, got him, double play. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Zach Neto. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Walker on his horse. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is downstairs. Hard hit, right side. Altuve slings to first. And a couple of quick outs.
up next for the Angels, center fielder.
Here's Joe Adele. Grounded out his first time up.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Ball one there. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Next offering is foul back. Next one in the dirt. He goes down looking. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. Angels 4 and the Astros 1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Yainer Diaz. And the pitch. Foul ball.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is...
that hit him.
First base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, designated hitter John Singleton.
And now the DH, John Singleton. He popped out his first time. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
Right through there for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Neto for 1, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So 2 down now, and here is Chas McCormick. Walked his first time. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Two outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Bottom of the inning. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Check swing, and that's a ball.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And another ball.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today. Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
On the ground, right side, Altuve sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Darno.
Here is Darno.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Rengifo, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering upstairs. Hit on the ground to short. Pena fires across the diamond. Angels retired 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the 5th we go. Angels 4 and the Astros 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Silseth back to work. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen.
0-1 for
Hans Kraus getting ready to go. Suarez also getting ready. In the air out to center. Adele on the run. Nice grab on the run. One away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Line drive. Balls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's a ball.
Next offering is down low.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Two down, nobody on. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, Christian Walker up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. Up and in, 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses. 2-0. Fouled off left side. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Two outs. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Angels 4 and the Astros 2.
100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Schanuel in his 2nd season, 23 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. That misses the zone. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Framber Valdez won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Lance McCullers Jr. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Schanuel at first, 1 gone. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. That one off the mark, and it's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. Angels 4 and the Astros 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Hans Kraus.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And a foul ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Ben Joyce appears to be getting loose. Quijada, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. That's down and in. And that's downstairs. And the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Isaac Paredes will hit next. There you see his May and June numbers so far. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
John Singleton up next for the Astros. And that chops in for a strike. Outside low, and 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's in there. Now 1-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Just off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. And down on strikes he goes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Angels 4 and the Astros 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And there's a foul ball. McCullers winds, fires, and that one is inside. And it skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
One down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Alvarez settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away.
Now that is third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Moncada. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And that extends the inning.
Now that is the catcher.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
Ball.
In the dirt. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just 1 pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Yep, that ball went out.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Pitch is in the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Luis Rengifo on deck for the Angels. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. This one in the air right field. McCormick has it sized up. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning coming up. Angels 4 and the Astros 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ben Joyce.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. some of them are just wired different. So we'll see what he's got here.
And now Jeremy Pena. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And that one hammered, raging back towards the wall. Bangs off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
First offering, and it just misses.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fastball for a strike. That one outside, and a count 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The tying run at the plate. Fly ball to right. Trout settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly, and they trail by 1.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And now the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
Next offering misses down and away. a strike. The pitch. And that's outside. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Yordan Alvarez. The kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Struck him out looking. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time. Angels 4 and the Astros 3. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu preparing to come on if needed. King getting loose as well. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder.
And now batting, Mike Trout. We can't forget what he did back in the 2nd. Siggy, that was a big swing in this one.
Yeah, grand slam, Boog. Huge moment early on in this one that set him up pretty nicely.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. The 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Little chopper rolls foul. That one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3. And Siggy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. McCullers gets the hook. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Bennett Sousa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. In there for strike 1. That catches the corner. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And 1 out now. Now, Zach Neto. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here is Taylor Ward. Sousa checks over to first, and he's back. And that's downstairs and outside. Neto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Right through there for a strike. Runner on the move. Out towards right center field. McCormick on the run. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going. And this might be his last shot at it, Boo.
And downstairs. Swings and misses. And a count even 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Now snap throw to first. Throws it away.
Two the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Quijada.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kenley Jansen, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. The 0-1. That's inside. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Misses off the plate, and that's ball 3. Fly ball down the line. He's got it. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Quijada, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Diaz now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Missing inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And that one pulled foul. The 2-2. And a good eye there.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
So 2 down, and now here is Isaac Paredes. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Jansen fires. And it's fouled away.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. The Halos leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Two balls.
This
two
one
strikes.
in the dirt. That misses. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
John Singleton waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
To kick the 3-2. And that's low for ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
John Singleton, the next to hit. That's in there. Strike 1.
And I know you want to be
0-1
patient
count.
as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. His 11th of the year, and we're starting over. It's 6-6. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So up next, Jeremy Pena. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Inside, almost got him. On the ground to the left. Neto on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian Abreu.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Tied at 6. Here is Yoan Moncada. Out to short. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Travis d'Arnaud digs in. In for a strike. Good slider. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And that's in for a strike.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Breaking ball misses down and away. Nolan Schanuel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the pinch run, Scott Kingery. Schanuel now at the plate. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Abreu keeping him close. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one fouled off. Altuve. That's the 3rd out, inning over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 9th inning coming up, and we're all even at 6 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Jansen back to work and fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. Kingery. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Known for his late inning heroics.
Though he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and two now. Altuve waits. That one missing inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around. Tied at 6. Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. This to third. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kenley Jansen out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. They turn things over to the southpaw, Jose Suarez.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Jake Myers. Go ahead run on base. Alvarez digs in now. Just missed. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the top of the ninth. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two one now. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He gets there on a slide, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. And we're all even at 6 apiece. And now, Mike Trout. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Ripped to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort. Just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket. So, unfortunately, his teammate gets tagged with an error.
No outs. Runner at first. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Move to first. Dive, and Trout's picked off.
He's out.
Well, you're the winning run over there at first base. You've got to have a one-way lead. Make sure you don't get picked off as he did right there.
And that's outside, and it's 1-1. Swinging a foul out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. And we're all even at 6 apiece. On to extra innings. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Fastball is outside. Fought off foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Man at second.
Ball, that's outside.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's a full count.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Line and a base hit into right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Substitution now at third. Coming in as the pinch runner, Pedro Leon. Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And takes low for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And it is 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And fouled off. with the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. Ground ball left side, could be two. To Kingery for one. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Isaac Paredes will hit next. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Right through there for a strike. That one not close. And to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Just misses with that one.
2-2 count.
And it's filled up. Leon on third with two out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So the Astros lead one. Score remains tied, 6 apiece. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian King.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. And that one fouled off. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Very high with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. McCormick on the run. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. And that one is inside. Joe Adele in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-two on the way. And that one popped in the air, left field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And next for LA, Joe Adele. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Fouled off down the right side. The winning run on second base.
Ball
Off the
in.
plate inside. And 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Taylor Scott, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Hader, the power lefty, up as well. Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hold. One away, the winning run at second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Now a long throw home. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Angels walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba por ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.